We welcome you to Ozark Christian College in Joplin, Missouri. It's the consolation bracket in the 2016 ACCA Men's Basketball Tournament. Hi, everybody. My name's Chris Sheeman. Glad to be with you as these two teams look to get their first victory in the tournament. It's the 11th seed Champion Christian taking on the 7th seed Welch College. Hi, everybody. Let's meet the starters. We'll start with the Tigers, who come in 5-18, dropping their opening round game to Ozark by a score of 81-55. James Manthe and Champion Christian will start this way. At one guard, it's number 0, Elijah Kemp, freshman 5'5". At another guard, number 3, Quincy Brashears, a 6-foot freshman. And the third guard is number 23, Darian Sims, freshman 5'9". Up front, it's number 33, Cody Worley, freshman 6'2". And number 22, Cody Connor, a sophomore 6'4". Now the starters for Welch College coming in 10-17, losing to Trinity in the opening round, 90-68, and 10-17 are the Flames. Head coach Donald Stavanis in his first season is starting this way. At one guard, number 3, JT Jones, sophomore 6' from Atlanta, Georgia. At another guard, it's number 10, Carson Outlaw, junior 6'1" from Nashville, Tennessee. And the third guard, number 55, Chris Thompson, sophomore 5'10" from Chattanooga, Tennessee. Up front, number 5, Lim Chol, senior 6'5" from Nashville. And number 21, Chris Simon, a sophomore 6'4" from Atlanta, Georgia. So these two teams playing for pride at this point. The winner of this game goes to the 9th place game, which will be tomorrow against the winner of Providence and Emmaus. And the loser goes to the 11th place game, which is tomorrow at 11:30 in the morning, right back here at Ozark Christian. Glad you can be with us wherever you're watching from. Remember, use that hashtag that you saw in the opening, ACCA Hoops on Twitter. Love to hear from you. Be a part of today's game. I know I got a lot of friends back in Nashville. And the folks from Champion, I know Hot Springs, things are bumping down there as well. Both of these teams an opportunity to pick up a win here in this tournament. These two teams combined for 4 victories in the ACCA tournament last year, 3 by Champion, 1 by Welch. The tip controlled by the Flames, who are in the gray, Champion in the dark blue as we're underway. Teeing up the 3 is Outlaw, can't get it to go. So Carson Outlaw, 43% from behind the arc this season. Flames get an extra possession, though. This is Simon. Here's Outlaw, floater from the baseline, no good. Tip for the rebound, it's controlled by Sims for Champion. I mentioned it during yesterday's game. Champion without Pat Redleaf. We wish him well as he's hurt. Missing 14 points per ball game as they turn it over here in the early going. Simon turnaround shot. It's good from behind the arc. And the Flames lead it 3-0. Elijah Kemp into the forecourt. Tosses the Sims on the right. Sims guarded by Thompson in the man-to-man. Top of the key, Worley. Brashears, strong move to the bucket, and they call the offensive foul on Brashears. That's one of those plays in basketball that I honestly don't know if it's the right call or not. I still don't know what a charge is. 14 years I've been doing this. I have no idea. There's certain things that are dead giveaways. Like if a person is moving either left or right, trying to get position, but they're still moving, and then they fall down. Then it's a blocking foul almost every time. But when the person is standing still and they're outside the restricted area, folks, anything can happen. How about that effort by Lim Chol? Second effort, counted in the foul. Joel trying to complete the old school three-point play, just 43% from the free throw stripe, but swishes that one through, and the Flames out to a good start, 6-0 here in the early going. 18:32 left to go as we're just underway, getting settled in here in Joplin. Hopefully the folks in Hot Springs or Nashville getting set in as well. Connor on the baseline, he's doubled up. Brashears swung over to Sims. Worley cut off on the baseline. Brashears open, short on the jumper. Offensive rebound by Champion. Here's Worley. Can't get it to go. Put back by Brashears is good. And the Tigers get on the board 6-2. Outlaw dribbles in. This is Thompson, strong to the bucket, too strong on the shot. Thompson trying to get the rebound, but it's controlled by Champion and Sims, who flies coast to coast. Scoop shot, no good. Outlaw gets the rebound and then traveled with the basketball. Brashears to inbound right of the basket. Connor had it stripped, got it back though. Out to Worley, open three, missed it a little bit long. Brashears the offensive rebound, then Thompson took it away. Here's Outlaw, skies it for Simon in the forecourt. Simon bounce pass to nobody. Worley takes it right back. Pull-up jumper for Connor right of the lane, got it to go. So back-to-back buckets for Champion. They lead it, or trail by 2 now, 6-4, as Welch got the first 6 in this one. Thompson fakes the 3, drives into the lane, and he's stripped but fouled by Connor. So that's team foul number 3 on Champion. Thompson will go to the line. Chris Thompson, one of the best free throw shooters in the ACCA, 96%. Swishes the first one through. And 2 out of 2. So Welch doubling up. Champion now 8-4. Sims. Kemp, quick pass. Driving in as Worley dishes it out to Brashears. Brashears spins, shoots off the side of the rim. Outlaw diving for it. Ball deflected. A rugby scrum for it, and they're going to get a jump ball called. Possession arrow will keep it on this side of the court. So Connor will inbound it. Chris Simon had a little wardrobe situation he needed to get fixed. Inbound the Sims, right back to Connor. They give and go as Connor lays it up and in for an easy 2. Thompson on the left, Simon up top, over to the right side. Outlaw from downtown. In and out, rebound controlled by the Tigers. Connor again. I mentioned he is always around the ball, 8.8 rebounds per game for Cody Connor. Connor spins, the reverse shot over Lim Chol, no good. Brashears on the second effort off the pass, ties it up at 8. So an 8-2 run for Champion evens us up here in the early going. It's Simon top of the key. Thompson right side for 3. Off the back of the rim, ball deflected. And Kemp able to get it to Worley, who pulls down another board. Sims, spin, shoots, can't get the roll. Chris Simon the rebound. Simon averaging a double-double, 18 and 10 per ball game. Outlaw. Looking underneath for Lim Chol, and it's an offensive foul on Chol. That's the first, I believe, on the Flames. Donald Stavanis taking over for Nathan Wilhite, who used to coach at Welch, resigned last year. Stavanis told me a nice story about how he was on campus that day, and he was approached to be the head coach. He coached in the area, Nashville area and surrounding area, and the high school level. This is his first season at Welch. Played for a season at Welch. So Brashears gets right to the bucket. Champion their first lead of the afternoon at 10-8. In the couple of minutes that we had a chance to talk, he seemed like a very nice man, and it's good to see that Coach Wilhite is replaced by somebody like Stavanis. As that ball goes out of bounds, Champion's going to get it back off the turnover. Of course, this is also the first year for James Manthe at Champion. So both first-year head coaches here in this tournament. Turnaround shot by Connor right of the lane. Can't get it to go. Boy, Thompson was not ready for that pass. Woke up just in time. Here is Outlaw. Simon. The other thing for Stavanis is he took over a roster that's pretty much still intact. They did lose some players throughout the season. That happens sometimes when you get a new coach, but overall, this is the same roster that we saw last year from the Flames. Minus a few departures, graduations, and all that. Outlaw threw it away. It's a steal by Sims. Over on the right, Kemp from downtown off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound controlled by Jones. JT Jones gets it into the forecourt. Outlaw looking to dump it under for Simon, who was not ready for that pass. I think he thought Outlaw was going to take the shot. He did not. The lone sub available for the Tigers is off the bench. It's Jordan Elkins who replaces Elijah Kemp. Erica Pacey, who coached Champion last year, still at Champion, by the way, just focusing on his duties as El Presidente down there. The fake by Connor. Pull up from the baseline. Air ball, but Elkins is there. Turnaround shot by Elkins in the air ball. And the tipped rebound by Jones. Jones into the forecourt. Here's Outlaw. Dumps it underneath to Simon. The reverse. Got it to go, even at 10 apiece now here in the early going. 12:49 left to play here in this first half. Chris Sheeman, glad to be with you here from Joplin. Game 3 of 5 here at Ozark. Boy, an upset in the making at Missouri Southern at halftime in the women's quarterfinal. Hillsdale and Dallas are tied at 33. Hillsdale 27-2 on the season. So you can check out that game, flip back and forth between myself and Todd Panula, who's over at Missouri. So Welsh basketball off of the turnover. We're going to get a timeout from Champion. 12:32 left to go. Even Steven at 10 here in the consolation bracket. We'll be right back. Folks, don't be shy. We'd love to hear from you during today's broadcast. You can tweet at me there. You can also use the hashtag, be a part of today's broadcast. Love to hear from you, whether you're in Arkansas, Nashville, or other parts of the country and the world. Nice cut. Boy, Connor was rejected, but he also took a shot in the face, and he'll get 2 deserved free throws from that. Well, they're in the third quarter at Missouri Southern now, with Hillsdale leading by 9 over Dallas Christian. That's a women's quarterfinal. Game's going on all over the place here in Joplin. First free throw is in and out for Connor. Cody Connor, 68% free throw shooter, trying to salvage the trip here. Both teams with 3 team fouls now, by the way. 1 out of 2, Champion 11, Welch College 10. Here's Simon. It's an underneath. And a good play. I don't have a 33 on my roster, so I couldn't tell you who that is. I want to say it's Brandon Justice, but if anybody from Welch is watching and knows who 33 is, let me know, because it's missing from my roster. I'll take a look at the secondary rosters and just see. Maybe I'm missing something. So 12-11 is the correct score. 3 to shoot for Champion, and that ball is out of bounds. Last touched by Welch, they say. So 2 to shoot. Garrett Saunders is in. That's who's number 33. At the buzzer, the bucket is good for Champion. 13-12 now as the Tigers retake the lead. So Saunders in for Welch. Driving in as Outlaw. Saunders will take the 3 at the top and bury it. The Flames by 2. Again, the winner plays for 9th place tomorrow at 3. The loser plays for 11th place tomorrow at 11:30. The 3 o'clock game tomorrow, 9th place game at Missouri Southern. We'll have the 11th place game here tomorrow at 11:30. Brashears and Elkins playing hot potato. Now it's Sky the Worley on the right wing. 10 to shoot. Elkins. Turnaround 3, no good. Sims the rebound. Extra opportunities have helped Champion here. Sims out near midcourt. There's the Connor. Connor, strong move to the bucket. Step back jumper, counted in the foul. That's a situation there where the defender was moving, so a clear defensive foul. You can't step into the offensive player and try to draw the charge. Cody Connor trying to complete the old school three-point play here. And he does. So the Tigers back up by 1, 16-15. Nearing the midway point of this first half. Next game here at Ozark is a women's consolation game between Ozark and AFLBS. That'll be approximately 5:45. Then the nightcap between Dallas and Ozark. That's the men's quarterfinal game at about 7:45, let's say. Turnover by the Flames. Their 4th team foul. On the offensive foul, it's Kemp. Now for Champion, getting it over to Connor. Simon on him in the man-to-man. Elkins. Back over to Kemp. Here's Sims on the right wing. Brashears with 6 to shoot. Good defense so far for Welch. Forcing the shot clock late, and Connor throws up a prayer that goes in. Simon, Saunders, over to Outlaw. Cross court Simon. Tosses it over Lim Chol just inside the arc. Can't get it to go, but got the offensive rebound. That was JT Jones, my apologies, as he drives to the bucket, misses again. And then we've got an over-the-back call on Brandon Justice, the sophomore, who's come on. Connor, fouled by Simon. 2 subs on now. Chol will come on for the first time, the sophomore from Nashville. Also, Limchol checking back in, the senior. Six team fouls now on the Flames, so Champion will be in the bonus on the next defensive set foul. Kemp into the forecourt now. Off the inbound, top of the key, Connor. Swings it over to Brashears. Brashears cut off, bounces it out to Elkins. Here's Connor. Connor, turnaround hook shot, got it to go. 6-point advantage for Champion, their biggest lead of the day. Chol on the left wing. Here's Limchol. Out to Simon, catch and shoot three around the world, no good. Ball deflected, and it's out of bounds. They say a last touched by the Tigers. Chris Simon will inbound. Simon, what a stat line for the sophomore. 18 points per game, 10 rebounds as Chol misses the three-pointer, but another opportunity for the Flames here. He shoots 51% from the field, does Chris Simon, 32 from behind the arc, 5.4 assists, 1.1 blocks, and 3.6 steals per game. Out on the run, it's Connor floating it up, trying to draw the foul. He does, and he'll shoot 2 free throws. That's also team foul number 7 on the Flames. So Cody Connor back at the line. First one, nothing but net. Increasing Champions lead to 7. Welch College at just 10 and 17. Played a tough schedule like Champion does. You know, Champion always plays that difficult schedule. Welch played a couple against Kentucky Christian. It's a pretty good team, and then 3 NAIA opponents. There's a big 3 up and in by J.T. Jones. I mentioned he shoots 46 from behind the arc. Just 42% shooter overall. That tells you how good he is from downtown. Elkins hands it off. Brashears. Here is Connor. Connor buries the triple. And Cody Connor is feeling it. This is the Connor that we were expecting to see in this tournament. Jones pull-up 3. So it's a 3-point shootout between Jones and Connor right now. Kemp, guarded by Jones. Looking over for Brashears. Here's Connor. Connor into the lane, and he's fouled. So Connor not in the act of shooting, but will go to the line on the 8th team foul by the Flames. It's the first on Chol. So Cody Connor back at the free throw stripe. $18 fouls for Welch, just 3 for Champion. Pretty clean game for the Tigers so far. First free throw up and in. The lead back out to 6 now. And 2 out of 2 again for Cody Connor. Came in shooting 68%. Struggled from the charity stripe against Ozark yesterday, but really picking up his game here today. Simon over to Outlaw for downtown. Can't get it to go. Sims the box out and a rebound.
Other side, Cody.
Kemp into the forecourt. Guarded by Jones. Connor. Brashears Brashear's turnaround shot, and traveling is the call. (28-21), Flames trying to make a comeback here. 3 ball, no good. That was an effort by Jones, who hit one earlier for Welch.
Someone turn the corner. Someone turn. Yeah.
Driving in, unable to get the bucket is Connor, but he's fouled on the floor. So Cody Connor goes back to the line now. He's been busy here in this first half for the Tigers. Averages 25.2 per ball game. A 54% shooter from the field. Gets the front end of the 1-1. Champions lead is 8. And it'll stay at 8, at least momentarily. Connor misses the free throw, but Elkins gets the rebound. Elkins' pass deflected by Simon out of bounds. And we're going to get a timeout, I believe. 6:06 left to go. Timeout by the Flames. It's championed by 8. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. Downloads just $5 a piece. There's how you can order. It is the first half. We had the wrong number there on the scoreboard. That's been corrected. Right score on there, though. Champion leading by 8, 29-21, as Kemp gets the inbound. Nearing the 6-minute mark here in this first half. Connor top of the key. Connor had it poked away. Connor trying to stay with it. It's a jump ball. Possession arrow favoring Champion. So the Flames with the basketball. J.T. Jones will walk it into the forecourt. Thompson over to Outlaw. Outlaw drives from the wing into the lane, and he's fouled. That's just the 4th on Champion here in this first half. Champions allowed over 100 points, have scored over 100 points 4 times. They're 3-1 when they do. Over 90 points 7 times. Thompson from downtown buries another 3. And it's a 5-point ball game. They've also given up a lot of points, though. They've allowed over 100 plus 11 times this year, just 1 in 10 when they do. But so far, playing pretty good defense against the Flames. Flames go into a little bit of a trap here. Brashears throws it full court. Underneath is Elkins for the easy 2. Back to a 7-point ball game. Outlaw, Chol. Thompson, quick pass to Simon on the baseline. Up top to Jones. Thought about the 3, hesitated, shot it, in and out, tip for the rebound. Thompson, did he throw it off of Champion? No, his foot was over the line, they say. So he's out of bounds. 31-24 Champion, 5:06 left to go here in this first half. Full court pass, goes to Connor. Underneath Elkins again. Elkins short on that one. Put back no. And what do we have here? It looks like the Flames were out of bounds when they got that rebound, so we're going to stay on this side of the court. Just inside 5 minutes to go in the first half. Sims inbound right to the basket. Brashears up top to Kemp. Here's Connor. Connor's pass deflected. Brashears is there to floater in the lane. Off the back, no good. Jones with the rebound for the Flames. Chol on the right wing. Here's Thompson. Can he do it again? Not that time, and whoa, look out. And they're going to get a push on Sims. That was before Chol climbed the back, so that's team foul number 5, still only on Champion, so Flames not in the bonus yet. Chol, catch and shoot 3 off the back of the rim, no good. Elijah Kemp is there for the rebound. Brashears on the near side. Here's Connor, spin move in the lane. Boy, Cody Connor is feeling it in this first half. Chol on the right. It's Outlaw. Thompson drives to the baseline, puts it up in the lane, short. Rebound controlled by Sims. Sims running and gunning. Sims floats it up short. Outlaw with the rebound for Welch. Welch into the lane, Outlaw. Chol for 3, yes, from the corner. Boy, the Flames needed that one as they have been struggling on offense. Now trailing by just 6. That ball deflected out of bounds as Chris Thompson is frustrated. So we'll stay with Champion here on the near side of your screen. Connor right by us to inbound it. 3:33 left to go. Sims on the left wing looking for Connor, and Connor is fouled from behind. That's team foul number 10 on the Flames, so 2 free throws no matter what for Cody Connor. So Connor and the Tigers in the double bonus here. First one, nothing but net. And a chance to push the lead back out to 8 for Champion. Champion has won this tournament before. They were champions in 07, 09, and 2011. And it looks like a double dribble called on the extra opportunity by Brashears. So the Flames will get it back trailing by 7. 3:23 left to go. JT Jones, 15.5 points per ball game for the sophomore from Atlanta, Georgia. Outlaw turnaround jumper from the baseline. Pretty shot by Carson Outlaw, who averages over 16 a game. One of 4 players in double figures. Mentioned Jones, Outlaw, Chol, and Simon, all over double figures. Jumper short by Cody Connor. Offensive rebound again for the Tigers. Pass underneath, a beautiful find by Brashears to Connor. Tigers playing much better here in this second game in this tournament, looking for their 6th win of the season. Chol, catch and shoot 3 for Welch, off the back of the rim, no good. Fight for the rebound. Outlaw tied up, and they're going to give the ball on the jump ball position arrow to Champion. So 2:20 left to go until halftime. Coming up at halftime, we'll take our usual break of 15 minutes. So folks can start getting dinner ready. Maybe you're heading home for work. You can get home in time to catch the second half of this one. Worley on the right wing. Up top, Brashears. Brashears thought about it with 9 on the shot clock. Takes it short. And Outlaw the rebound. Throws full court. Thompson trying to save it, but Brashears alertly comes up with the steal. Gets it back in the front court now. Brashears to the bucket. Yes! Quincy Brashears, the freshman, glides in for the easy 2. Thompson floats it up, in and out. Connor the rebound. Connor into the circle. Connor into the lane. Floats it up off the glass and in. Champion, their biggest lead now is 11, 40-29. As we approach the 1 minute mark, can Carson Outlaw answer? Yes, foot was on the line. It's a 2, 40-31. Cody Connor had Will Gates all over him. Will Gates, the freshman, has come on late in this first half for the Flames. There's Worley on the left wing. Elkins on the elbow, back to Worley. Worley steps inside the arc, jumper no good. Thompson the board. Throws full court, and that goes right out of bounds. Intended for Outlaw, but missed him completely. Into the forecourt, it's Jones. And the shot clock and game clock are identical. Maybe a couple of tenths difference, that's it. James Manthe tells Brashears to wait for 7. And that pass is knocked out of bounds. Connor appealing that it was deflected out of bounds, but the referee's not buying it. So 7 seconds to work with now for Welch here. Outlaw will let it roll into the forecourt. Outlaw kicks it over. Thompson for 3. Off the back of the rim. Tipped up. No. And that's how the first half comes to an end. Champion 40 and Welch 31 after 20 minutes here in the consolation bracket of the 2016 ACCA tournament. Folks, we'll step aside for 15 minutes. Come back and bring you the second half right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Chris Sheeman back in Joplin at Ozark Christian. 40-31. It's Champion with a 9-point lead thanks to a monster first half from Cody Connor. 28 of the 40 points for the Tigers belong to Cody Connor. 9 of 14 shooting for Connor. He's got 28 points, 4 rebounds. Brashears has 8 points. Elkins has 4. And that's all of the scoring for Champion. Champion also playing pretty good defense. As you see it right there, they get the turnover. Welch College shooting 33%, 41% for Champion. That 3 by Kemp is off the mark. Here comes the Flames, same starters for Welch. Jones, Chol, Outlaw, Simon, and Thompson. Champion, Kemp, Brashears, Connor, Sims, and Worley. Here is Thompson getting into Lim Chol, using his body to muscle his way to the post and get an easy 2. Elijah Kemp. Here's Brashears between the circles. Back over to Kemp. Worley now, turnaround shot by Connor, can't get that one to go. And the rebound controlled by Jones. Jones threw it away, though, as Brashears comes up with the steal. That's the 6th steal in the game for Champion. 4 of them now by Quincy Brashears. Brashears looking underneath, and he knew it as soon as he passed it that was a mistake. Fortunately, though, deflected by the Flames, so Champion will stay with it. 10 to shoot now for the Tigers here. Kemp, pass deflected, taken away by Thompson, and then Thompson throws it too high for Simon on the other end of the court. So some sloppy play here at the start of the second half. For Champion, Elijah Kemp on the inbound. Over to Sims. Sims threw it away. Outlaw with the steal. Outlaw has numbers. Brashears batted it. Jones is there, though, as he puts it up and in. A 5-point game now. Back down the court. Sims turns it over. So back-to-back turnovers now for the Tigers. And Welch looking to put a little bit of a run together here in the second half, or in the early going. Consolation bracket, winner goes to the 9th place game, the loser to the 11th place game. 9th place game tomorrow at 3 p.m. at Missouri Southern. The 11th place game will be here at 11:30 tomorrow. Jones for 3, got it to go. So it was a 9-point lead, has been cut thanks to a 7-0 run for the Flames to 2. Turnaround shot by Connor, can't get it to go. Lim Chol the rebound. Jones over to Simon for 3, an air ball, but Thompson's there to clean it up. The run extended to 9, and we're even at 40. Into the forecourt, it's Kemp. Brashears. Sims. Brashears. Now Kemp from way downtown. Got it to go. That ends a 9-0 run. 43-40 Champion. Carson Outlaw gets a screen to the bucket. Got it to go. Into the forecourt, Kemp. There's it to Brashears on the near side of your screen. Back to Kemp, tosses it left side to Worley. Morley's pass intended for Connor, excuse me. It's deflected now. Sims gets it out. Kemp tries it again for three. Can't get it to go. Offensive rebound by Worley. His pass deflected and taken away by Welch. Outlaw. Lim Chol. And he's fouled. So 2 shots to come for Lim Chol. 1 out of 1 in the first half from the charity stripe, just 43% during the season. Lim Chol can tie it up if he can get this second one to go. As Jordan Elkins comes in for Cody Worley. And he gets the second to rim in, so we're even at 43. Just about 4 minutes and 20 seconds into the second half. Elkins to the cutter, Connor. Connor floats it up, draws the foul. Connor at the free throw stripe today, 8 out of 11. Connor, short on that first one. It looks like there might have been a lane violation. No, they're just subbing out. So coming back on is Saunders for Welsh. Coming out is Chris Simon, who picked up his 3rd foul. Fouling Worley. First free throw rims in, so it was a lane violation, and they'll give another free throw here to Connor. And he gets them both. Timeout by Champion, 15:30 left to go. We'll step aside and come right back. Welcome back, everybody. Downloads of this game, all the games during the tournament, just $5 each. The website to visit is that one. You can also, if you have friends or family who are at the tournament, order in person. Trishima, glad to be back with you here in Joplin. Under the timeout, it's a 2-point deficit for Welsh. They have the basketball, well, not anymore, as Connor comes up with the steal. Sims to Connor. Connor puts it up too strong, but he'll go to the line and shoot 2 free throws. Coming up after this game here, it's a ladies' consolation game between Ozark and AFLBS. It was scheduled for 5:45. I doubt we will start then. Probably more towards 6. And then the nightcap is the men's quarterfinal between Dallas and Ozark. The winner of that game plays Arlington in the semifinals. So that's what's coming up later today here over at Missouri Southern. Hillsdale's women had a tough go of it, but were able to hold off Dallas by 8. Providence and Emmaus playing over at Missouri Southern coming up here in just a few moments. The winner of this game plays the winner of that game for 9th place. The loser of this game will play the loser of that game for 11th place. 9th place game, 3 o'clock tomorrow at Missouri Southern, and the 11th place game is 11:30 here at OCC tomorrow. Elkins airballs the 3, rebound controlled by Welch. They can tie or take the lead with a 3 here. Jones, Thompson. Here's Outlaw, driving right at the lane, and fouled on the floor, they say. Kemp is called for the foul. Coming in, Cody Worley. Coming out is Elijah Kemp after picking up his 2nd foul.
Get outside of that.
Inbound to Jones. Jones drives in. Double pump, couldn't get the bucket. Tied up with the defender, Connor. Jump ball called. Possession arrow favors the Tigers. Into the forecourt, it's Sims. Worley in the corner. It's like Welch is in a zone here. That ball tipped by Thompson and taken away by Jones. Here come the Flames. Jones hands it off. Putting it up and in is Saunders, and we're even at 47. Sims on the far side for Shears. Here's Worley, corner 3, short on that one. Rebound controlled by Outlaw for the Flames. Good second half for the Flames. Thompson fakes the 3, drives in, and was he in the restricted area? He was, so it's a blocking foul. The first on Cody Worley, 3rd team foul on Champion, 2 for the Flames. With 13:24 left to go here in the game. Outlaw the inbound. Bounce passes it to the corner. Chol's come on. He gets it to Jones. Back over to Thompson on the left. Outlaw catch and shoot 3. Grazes the rim, that's all. Rebound to the Tigers. Sims pass deflected. Shears gets it. Sims kicks it out, but he traveled with the basketball. So turnover gives the ball back to the Flames. These two teams from some of the neatest parts of the South. Champion from Hot Springs, Arkansas. Yeah, there's Hot Springs there. That's what it's named for. A pretty part of that state. Welch College from Nashville. I mean, how do you go wrong with the Bluebird Cafe?
Run, Cody, run.
Music City. Sims into the forecourt. Sims over to Shears, passes up the shot. Elkins is open on the baseline, can't get it. And we've got a whistle call on the Tigers. That's team foul number 4 on them. Champion wants time, so we will step aside. 12:37 left to go here in the consolation game. We will be right back from Joplin. Welcome back, everybody. Welch with the basketball out of the timeout. over at Missouri Southern in the early going. Emmaus leading Providence 5-4. And traveling is the call on the Flames. Folks, I got a little technical thing I got to work out, so I'm going to stop the audio portion for just a moment, and I'll come right back. Chris Sheeman back here in Joplin, 47 all between Welch and Champion in the consolation bracket of the men's tournament here on day two. Both of these teams looking for a victory as Jordan Elkins is fouled. He'll go to the line. Champion losing to Ozark in the opening round, and Welch losing to Trinity. Earlier today it was Crossroads over Rama in a thriller. Arlington in a close one over Trinity. Elkins' first free throw rims in. Champion goes back up by one now, 48-47. Looks like a lane violation on Champion that time. They've been keeping an eye on that one here in this second half, so the Flames will get it back. Shot was missed either way, but for Semantics. Outlaw. Here's Chol. Thompson bounce passes it to Jones. Jones, floater in the lane. Can't get it to go. Brashear's the rebound. That pass deflected. Great defense by Outlaw, who takes it away. And Outlaw throws it down with two hands to put the Flames back up by one. Carson Outlaw, 1.8 steals per ball game, has a couple here today. And threw that down with authority. Over on the far side here, screen, Worley had trouble with the pass, able to recover to get it to Brashears. Here is Connor from Sims. Connor had it poked away. So 8 to shoot now for Champion. Right at the 11-minute mark. Brashears will inbound it left of the basket to the cutter Connor, who lays it up and in. And Champion goes back up in a back-and-forth second half. Champion was in control in that first half. Went into the locker room with a 9-point lead, their biggest. Welch came back with a 9-0 run to start off the second half. We've been back and forth ever since then. Brashears into the front court. Sims. Turnaround jumper by Worley. Gets it to rim in. A 3-point game. Champion calls for time. We'll step aside again. Another update from Missouri Southern, where it's Emmaus 9, Providence 6. Winner of this game plays the winner of that game for 9th place. The loser plays for 11th place. Back to live action now here at Ozark. Welch College with the basketball, and then an offensive foul, turning it back over to Champion. For the Tigers, Brashears. Worley on the baseline, cut off. Here's Connor. Connor, offensive foul. Again, I don't know if it's a good call or not. You tell me. Either way, it's the Flames with the basketball, so they're trying to change the foul call that was on Welch previously. It was an illegal screen on Chol. That's why we have yet to inbound the basketball. It's been a long day at the scorer's table today. Jones into the forecourt. Chol, top of the key. Gets it over to Outlaw on the left side. Outlaw will back it out now. Good deflection, Brashears. You can see why he averages just over a steal a game. He's got active hands. I'm surprised it's not higher, to be honest with you. Here is Thompson. Jones, three ball is blocked, but right there is Chol to clean it up and make it a 1-point game. Brashears on the near side, looking underneath for the cutter. Beautiful play by Champion as Worley puts it in. 54-51. How about the pass by Brashears, too? A rocket underneath. Jones can't get it, but he's fouled and will go to the line. Just inside 9 minutes left to go. And again, if you want to flip back and forth, feel free to do so. Emmaus and Providence in a close one. 11-10 Emmaus right now. As I mentioned, the winner of this one gets the winner of that one, and the loser of this one gets the loser of that one for either 9th or 11th place. 9th place game tomorrow at Missouri Southern, and the 11th place game tomorrow morning here at Ozark. 16 fouls now on Champion, by the way, so Welch will be in the bonus. Next defensive set foul. First free throw up and in by J.T. Jones, who shoots 76%. Second free throw good as well. So the sophomore from Atlanta cuts the Flames deficit to 1. Brashears from Sims. Worley in the corner, takes it to the wing now. Flames have been in a zone. They played man a lot in the first half. They switched to zone, and Connor has been held in check for the most part. I mentioned he had 28 at the half, but Welch has forced other guys from Champion to try to make something happen, and that's why they've been able to come from 9 down. Floater by Thompson right at the lane, can't get it. It's Worley, the rebound. Brashears over to Sims. Sims was open, back to Brashears. And that's going to go off the fingertips of Worley as Sims was looking to penetrate and dish. Brenda Justice checking in for the Flames, 6'4" sophomore from Greenville, North Carolina. Just inside 8 minutes to go. It's Flames basketball looking to take the lead back from Champion, who's led for most of the game. It's been back and forth here as we get late in this second half. But Champion has led more than they've been tied or losing. Chol from downtown can't get it to go. Ball deflected out of bounds, and it's last touched by Welch. So here comes Darian Sims and Champion. Bashir's in the corner, Elkins. Connor doubled up immediately. Trying to get it back to Connor, and that was off the fingertips of Jones for Welch. 7:27 left to go, 14 to shoot, plenty of time for the Tigers here. Inbound goes to Worley, open corner three, and he hits it. Champion back up by 4, 57-53. Outlaw on the far side. Top of the key, Jones from downtown off the back of the rim, no good, and they get Saunders over the back. Both teams now with 16 fouls, I believe. The officials are saying 1 and 1, but not yet. Both teams with 16 fouls, so next defensive set foul for both teams. They're in the bonus. We'll be shooting free throws over the final 7:07. That ball tipped. Good defense again by the Flames. Outlaw to the bucket, draws the foul. So Carson Outlaw, an 80% free throw shooter, goes to the line. Some of you may be checking in with us, looking for Ozark and AFLBS. On the ladies' side of things, this is a men's consolation bracket, Welch and Champion. My name's Chris Sheeman. We will have your game 10 minutes after we're done with this one. We are a little bit behind today, which is typical on day 2 as the games get tighter. The physicality picks up a little bit. Outlaw, 2 out of 2. It's a 2-point ball game. So those of you looking for AFLBS and Ozark, it's 10 minutes after this one is done. I would say an approximate time of 6 p.m. Central Time. Worley drives in and draws the offensive foul they called, so a late delayed call, but Lim Chol took the charge, and that's probably a good call. He was set. That's 17 fouls because it's offensive. There's no free throws, so Welch will inbound it here. Chance to tie or take the lead with a bucket, either by the 2-point or 3-point variety. The Flames have had some defensive struggles this year. Opponents shooting 52% from the field, but they have locked down here in this second half. And now what do we have? Another conversation at the scorer's table. So while they figure that out, we'll step aside. Correction, that was a shorter conversation than I thought, so we'll stay right here. So Welch has allowed opponents to shoot 52% or better, but they have really locked down. Turn the basketball over there. Good defense by the Tigers. Cody Connor forces the steal. Worley on the wing. Sims looking for Connor, and that is off of Connor, they say. Boy, the Flames really did some halftime adjusting on Cody Connor. They have shut him down. 21-20 is the score at Missouri Southern. Emmaus leading Providence in a tight one over there. Chol cut off, coming over to help Outlaw. Swings it over to Jones. Jones pass deflected. Again, you get a hand up on defense. That's the result. Now Cody Connor's got an easy look at it. Can't get it to go. The putback, no. But he's fouled and will go to the line. So Cody Connor, the man of the game so far, over 30 points. Came in averaging 25 and misses that first free throw. Second free throw is good. Lead is 3, 58-55. Thompson swung over to Outlaw. Here's Jones now. Thompson. Justice not shy from the elbow, couldn't get it to go. The offensive rebound and putback is good. 1 point game, 58-57. 5:17 left to go. Brashears over to Sims. Now it's Worley. And what do we have? We've got a foul called on Thompson. I'm gonna be honest with you, folks. I'm at a loss. I don't know what happened. James Manthe looking to find out what happened. Now, Donald Stavanis also wants to know. Did they just stop the game because a kid had a hand in somebody's face? Is that what I just heard? That's new. All right, 12 to shoot for Champion. Kemp gets it in the backcourt as Kemp comes back in for Elkins. 7 to shoot. 6 for Shears from way downtown. Yes! A big bucket for Champion. A 2-possession game now, inside 5 minutes to go. Outlaw. Pass deflected and taken away. 3-on-1 for Champion. Nice pass, extra pass, and a layup by Connor. It was Sims Brashears to Connor. Running and gunning, the Tigers out to a 6-point lead. Lim Chol, yes, as he answers right back. Big bucket for the Flames. They needed that one to hang around. Kemp into the forecourt. Brashears, Kemp, Sims in the corner. Bounce pass to Connor. Kemp bounce past it to nobody, but unfortunately, Justice, you can see him bouncing up and down. He knew he screwed up, and as he makes the mistake there, touched the basketball, or it would have been a turnover. 7 to shoot now for the Tigers. Brashears will inbound it. Kemp, 5 to shoot. Here's Connor to beat the clock. He got hit, no call. And now it's a run out by Jones. Jones traveled with the basketball. Forget that bucket as he's called for steps. Here's Kemp with 3:35 left to go. Champion trying to close this one out. Get their first win of the tournament. Connor the reverse. That was underneath the backboard. Outlaw into the forecourt. Here's Thompson from downtown. Yes! Welch is not going away. 63-62. Chris Thompson came in just 30% from behind the arc, but he's got a couple of here today. I think that's his third. He hit a couple in the first half. Worley's doubled up. Brashears comes over to help. Back to Worley. Triggers the three. Yes! Thompson fakes the three. He's fouled and will go to the line. Both teams in the 1-and-1 here with 2:45 left to go. In fact, that's the 19th foul on Champion, so Welch will be in the double bonus for the remainder. Chris Thompson, great free throw shooter, 96%. Money on the first one. Chance to cut it to 2 now.
On the zone.
50% of the Flames' losses have been by 7 points or less. That's 8 losses coming into the tournament. So they usually do hang around. It's closing the deal that's been a problem. Brashears. Worley back to Brashears. 10 to shoot now. Here's 5 to shoot. Worley's got to force it up from the corner. Can't get it to go. The rebound tipped to Lim Chol. And a foul called. So free throws to come for Welch as a mistake made there by Worley. That's 10 team fouls, so it's 2 free throws no matter what here for the Flames. JT Jones, 76% free throw shooter. .5 points per ball game. 3.2 assists. He could tie us up here at 66 if he gets this second one to go. And he does. Even Steven, 2:09 to go. Here's Brashears. Kemp. Couple of dribbles. Bounce passes it back to Brashears. The zone again. Connor. Brashears with 6 to shoot. Here is Worley putting it up off the glass. Can't get it. Ball tipped out. And that's going to be off of Welch, they say. We're going to get a timeout by Champion. 1:41 left to go. We'll step aside. Welcome back, everybody, out of the timeout. Even Steven at 66. Tigers an extra possession. Fresh 30, 1:41 left to go. And a steal as Thompson turns it over. Outlaw into the forecourt. Over to Jones. Back to Outlaw. Here is Thompson. Deep three. It's good. Flames by 3. Kemp trying to answer. Yeah, he does. 69 all. You know, sometimes you do these tournaments and teams, after they lose that first game, don't really have anything to play for. They go to sleep. These two teams have brought it today. High energy close, 69 all. And we're going to stay on this end of the court as Brashears almost had a steal. So it will be outlaw inbound, 26 seconds on the shot clock, 47.8 on the game clock. Thompson and Jones. Swung over to Outlaw, the bounce pass to Thompson. Underneath, Lim Chol, count it, and the foul. Lim Chol, just 43% from the charity stripe. Trying to complete the old school three-point play. Can't do it. Rebound controlled by Champion. Brashears. Kemp. Brashears and Kemp over to Worley now in the corner. Back to Brashears for three. Yes! A big bucket by Brashears. And Welch will call for timeout. So a timeout by the Flames with 17.9 seconds. Let's set the game here. Boy, every game we've done so far has been within 5 points. So Welch trailing by 1. They can hold for the final shot here, 17.9 seconds. They own the possession arrow as well. 10 team fouls for Champion, so Welch is in the double bonus. 7 for Welch, so Champion's in the single bonus, the 1-and-1. Who do you look for if you're Welch? Chris Simon leads the team in scoring, but he's been quiet today. It's really been J.T. Jones, and it's been Chris Thompson from behind the arc. Lim Chol's played well as well. Carson Outlaw is always a threat. He's a 50% shooter. He shoots 43% from behind the arc. And this is one of those situations at the close of a game, and I've watched a lot of basketball this year. You're down by 1, yet I've seen so many teams wait to go until less than 9 seconds, and then they jack up a 3. That's not what you need if you're Welch here. So let's see what they do with this final 17.9. Outlaw. Here's Jones. 11 seconds. Chol underneath. Got it to go. 6 seconds left. Brashears throws it over. The 3, no good. Rebound by Welch. They're going to get a tie-up with 0.2 of a second. And the Flames are going to hang on. Unbelievable, this game. A timeout. We will step aside with 0.2 to go. And Welch in control. So in 0.2 of a second, what can you do if you're Champion? Well, You have to hope you can get a steal, and then you have to basically punch it. It's got to be some kind of a tip. You need 4/10 of a second to shoot it. So in 2/10, all you can do is tip it. So it's got to be a throwaway by Welch in midair, and then you have to tip it in somehow. I don't mean to be doom and gloom for Champion fans. I'm just saying it's going to take some kind of doing here. So we've got another timeout, I guess, but no. They're going to break that timeout. So, again, the Flames looking to hang on here. Emmaus leading Providence by 7 over at the other gym. So Outlaw will throw it in here. Throws it long, and that will do it. A come-from-behind effort from the Flames, and they will play for 9th place tomorrow against the winner of the game currently going on at Missouri Southern. Meanwhile, Champion will be back here. It'll be our first broadcast tomorrow at 11:30 at Ozark in the 11th place game. Folks, we got to run. Get you set for Ozark and AFLBS, a women's consolation, coming up in 10 minutes.